Hey everybody, welcome back to Pine Wilderness Survival. I'm Adam, and today what I thought we'd go over is building a more primitive style fire with a flint and steel kit. So I don't know the dates when flint and steel was originally used or brought in, but it's a high carbon hardened striker and some kind of rock like flint, chert, quartz, something that will throw a good spark. So by doing this, you can catch a spark into some kind of charred material. And what today we're going to be working with is just char cloth, simple charred cotton cloth. We're going to do it with all natural materials, and our tender bundle and bird's nest is going to be done out of cedar bark. And we already have our firewood prep ready to go. We have, again, our pencil lead size pieces, number 2 pencil size, and then thumb size. All right, so one of the first things that we got to do when we're making a flint and steel fire is we got to get a bird's nest. Um, where I live, what works really well around here is just normal cedar bark. So you can use poplars, you can use cattail fuzz, which is more of a flash tinder. This will burn a little bit longer, but you just get a good amount of it and you start processing it down. We're just going to break this apart and we're going to get these fibers real exposed. We're going to work it and just keep breaking that bark apart until we get enough that we're going to have a tender bundle. All right, so like before in previous videos with fire starting, we have our bird's nest. We've got it about softball size out of that cedar bark, and we've got our platform and our brace already done up. Again, the platform is to keep your fire, your tinders, and all your kindlings and everything up off the ground, up out of the moisture. So in this kit that I have here, I have a tin can with a small hole poked in the top, and we'll get into that in a minute. I have my striker, a couple pieces of flint, and a magnifying glass, which we will get into in a later video. Then a bunch of this charred material. Again, like I said, that's what we're going to use to catch the spark. So we're going to take a piece of our flint. We're going to set our can aside here for a minute, and I'll demonstrate what it looks like to catch a spark in a piece of this charred material. So the way that I like to do it is I lay this charred material right on top of my piece of flint, and I'm going to strike it. And you need to think of it as in shaving pieces of metal off of this hardened striker. Where I see a lot of people struggle is they kind of bang the striker into the rock. That's not the right way. You want to think of it like you're shaving. So we're going to tip that rock up a little bit. We have our charred material on top of the rock, and we're going to start shaving this striker in a downward motion against a sharp part of this rock and hopefully catch a spark into our charred material. So here we go. And there you have it. With a few strikes, we have a coal. So what we're going to do now with this coal, I'm going to grab a little bit bigger piece of charred material, and we're going to lay that down in our tinder bundle. We're going to cup that, and we're going to start blowing it into flame. We're going to tip that up, let that fire climb. And then immediately, just like in the previous videos, go to our smalls. Get them good and fanned out. Once the fire starts coming up through the smalls again, our pencil lead size shavings, or sticks rather, we're going to go to our pencil size. Once we have the flames coming up through that real well, we're going to go crossways with more thumb-sized pieces.